Even in 2025, some games manage to feel like they've stepped straight out of the future. While newer releases grab the spotlight, these 10 titles still shine with next-gen visuals, gameplay, and storytelling that hold up beautifully. Whether you missed them the first time around or just never got around to playing, now's the perfect moment to experience them. Each one delivers an unforgettable adventure, with worlds that pull you in, mechanics that feel fresh, and moments that stick with you long after the credits roll. Let's dive in and see which games are still pushing the boundaries. Red Dead Redemption 2 is more than just a Western. It's a living, breathing world that feels impossibly real. At first, it might look like another open-world adventure, but soon you're completely immersed in Arthur Morgan's life, navigating loyalty, morality, and survival in a world that's constantly shifting around him. You ride through sprawling landscapes, from snow-covered mountains to dusty towns, and every encounter, whether a high-stakes robbery or a quiet campfire conversation, feels meaningful. The game balances breathtaking visuals with an emotional story, showing both the harshness and the beauty of life on the edge of the frontier. By the time you reach the final chapter, the weight of the journey hits hard, leaving an unforgettable impression. This isn't just a game you play, it's a world you live in. Cyberpunk 2077 still manages to feel like a glimpse into the future, even years after its release. At first glance, it's a sprawling city full of neon lights, towering skyscrapers, and endless side quests. But the real draw is the story of V and the choices that shape Night City around you. Every decision, from who you trust to how you approach a mission, has weight, and the world reacts in ways that make it feel alive. The cybernetic upgrades, intense combat, and intricate hacking systems all complement the narrative, giving you a sense of true agency. Combined with the city's vibrant atmosphere and deeply human moments tucked between the chaos, Cyberpunk 2077 isn't just visually next-gen, it's an experience that still surprises and hooks you at every turn. Horizon Forbidden West takes everything you loved about the first game and pushes it even further. From the moment you step into Aloy's world, you're surrounded by breathtaking landscapes, from lush forests to towering mechanical beasts, all rendered with stunning detail that still feels next-gen. The story balances personal stakes with epic world building, as Aloy uncovers mysteries that could change the fate of humanity. Combat is fluid and strategic, forcing you to adapt to each machine with precision, while exploration rewards curiosity with hidden secrets and awe-inspiring vistas. Every encounter, whether a tense battle or a quiet moment in nature, feels alive and meaningful. Horizon Forbidden West isn't just a sequel, it's a masterclass in how to make a game world feel vast, vibrant, and unforgettable. God of War Ragnarok isn't just a continuation, it's a whole new level of storytelling and spectacle. Picking up after the events of the previous game, Kratos and Atreus navigate a world on the brink of chaos, facing gods and monsters that test both their strength and their bond. Combat feels tighter, more visceral, and endlessly satisfying, blending weapon mastery, magic, and strategy in every encounter. Beyond the fights, the story hits hard emotionally, exploring themes of family, destiny, and the consequences of your choices. Every location is meticulously crafted, from icy mountains to fiery realms, pulling you deeper into a mythological world that feels alive and dangerous. God of War Ragnarok is more than a game. It's an epic journey that lingers long after the credits roll. The Witcher 3. Wild Hunt remains a benchmark for storytelling and world building. From the very first moment, you step into Geralt's shoes and into a world that feels vast, lived in, and unpredictable. Every town, forest, and battlefield is packed with detail, from morally complex quests to the everyday lives of its inhabitants. Combat is tactical and satisfying, whether you're facing menacing monsters or human foes, and your choices carry real weight, often leading to consequences you don't see coming. The story weaves together political intrigue, personal struggles, and epic adventures, making every chapter feel important. Even years later, The Witcher 3 still delivers that next-gen feeling, a rich, immersive experience that's as emotionally gripping as it is visually stunning. Ghost of Tsushima is a breathtaking journey through feudal Japan that still feels ahead of its time. You step into the shoes of Jin Sakai, a samurai torn between honor and survival, as he fights to protect his home from invading forces. The world is alive with vibrant landscapes, from golden fields to misty mountains, and every corner is packed with detail that rewards exploration. Combat is elegant and fluid, letting you switch seamlessly between stealth, swordplay, and strategy, while the story balances intense action with quiet, emotional moments. The game isn't just about defeating enemies, it's about the choices you make, the traditions you uphold, and the legacy you leave behind. Ghost of Tsushima is a masterful blend of beauty, storytelling, and immersive gameplay that continues to feel next-gen in every sense. Alan Wake 2 is the kind of game that grabs you by the collar and won't let go. At first glance, it might seem like just another psychological thriller, but once you step into Alan's world, the tension hits differently. You're navigating a dark, eerie town where every shadow could hide danger, and every clue brings you closer to uncovering a haunting mystery. Playing as Alan, you feel both the pressure of his past and the weight of choices that could change everything. The game brilliantly balances moments of spine-chilling suspense with adrenaline-pumping encounters, keeping you constantly on edge. The environments are detailed and atmospheric, from fog-laden forests to unsettlingly quiet streets, making every step feel alive and unpredictable. What makes Alan Wake 2 unforgettable is how it blends story, horror, and psychological depth. It's not just about surviving the night, it's about confronting the darkness within. By the time you reach the key revelations, it sticks with you long after the screen goes dark. The Last of Us Part 1 isn't just a remake, it's a chance to experience one of the most powerful stories in gaming like never before. You step into a world devastated by a global outbreak, where survival isn't just about fighting infected creatures, but navigating the raw, unpredictable human emotions around you. Playing as Joel, you're drawn into his journey alongside Ellie, feeling every tough choice, every loss, and every small victory as if it were your own. The game balances tense, nail-biting encounters with quiet, intimate moments that really hit emotionally, making you care about these characters in a way few games achieve. The environments are stunningly recreated, each detail adding to the sense of a world that's both beautiful and broken. By the time you reach the story's pivotal moments, it's impossible not to feel the weight of every action, making The Last of Us Part 1 a deeply immersive, unforgettable experience.
Where's the ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere. Got it.
A Plague Tale. Requiem takes everything that made the first game unforgettable and raises it to a whole new level. You return to the harrowing journey of Amisha and Hugo, but this time the stakes feel even higher. The world is darker, the dangers are deadlier, and every choice carries more weight. You're constantly balancing stealth, strategy, and raw emotion as you guide these two through a landscape filled with both beauty and despair. The bond between the siblings drives the story, making every quiet moment just as powerful as the intense encounters with enemies and swarms of rats. The environments are richly detailed, from crumbling villages to eerie forests, making exploration feel alive and immersive. Requiem doesn't just continue the story, it deepens it, leaving an emotional impact that lingers long after the credits roll.
You all to the yearly fair of St. John. Enjoy goods from our region and beyond.
Have you seen?
What?
The people here. They're smiling.
It's true.
Forza Horizon 5 isn't just a racing game, it's a full-on celebration of speed, freedom, and exploration. Set in a vibrant, sun-soaked Mexico, every corner of the map feels alive, from bustling cities to sweeping deserts and lush jungles. You're not just racing against opponents, you're racing through stunning environments that reward curiosity and skill alike. The game nails the balance between accessible fun and deep driving mechanics, letting you jump in for a casual joyride or push your limits in high-stakes competitions. The car customization is extensive, letting you fine-tune performance and style to match your personality. What really sets Forza Horizon 5 apart is how effortlessly it blends breathtaking visuals, exhilarating racing, and endless things to do, making every hour behind the wheel feel fresh and exciting. By the time you finish a long drive across its world, it's impossible not to feel like you've truly lived the Horizon experience. These 10 games prove that next-gen experiences aren't just about graphics or flashy tech, they're about worlds that feel alive, stories that stick with you, and gameplay that keeps you coming back. Even years after their release, they still push boundaries and remind us why we fell in love with gaming in the first place. Whether you've played them before or are just diving in, each one on this list delivers moments that feel fresh, exciting, and unforgettable. So grab your controller, pick your favorite, and experience for yourself why these games still feel ahead of their time in 2025.